Hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving yesterday. But now we're back where we were left. Okay. Um, okay, we're talking about Aaron Carter. He had asked for help, all of that. He gave us all clues. Excuse me, and I'm trying to figure out why the nanny, or no, not nanny, excuse me, scratch that, the housekeeper wouldn't let the neighbors in, or RN and medically trained people. Then she wouldn't let the police in. She ran. I mean, y'all just have to watch. And then it all goes back in the circle, and you know who it's tied to. Diddy. Everything in this video is allegedly my opinion, what I see on YouTube, in the blogs, whatever. But it's all my opinion, and everything is alleged. Okay? So don't believe me. Go do your own research. Okay? All right, but we're gonna get into this. Let's see what really happened. Okay? Allegedly. Okay. Let's see Aaron Carter, because I remember. All right. Let's see.
Freak-offs parties. For my brother, who is a artist, and they're after my life. My whole family is after my life, and they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million, and they don't want to pay me, and it would be in their better interest, just like Michael told me. They owe me money, and they're trying to off. And I'm begging you and I'm pleading you, help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can so I can move to an undisclosed location where I am safe. They had cops come and check for a rope in my garage saying I wanted to hang myself. Aaron Carter's heartbreaking death just took a surprising twist. And guess who's in the spotlight? None other than Diddy himself.
Aaron Carter begged for help in front of the world. He begged for financial support to help get him a private security team to keep him alive. He said on numerous occasions, if anything happens to me, I promise you, I am not vital. And no one said anything.
Turns out there are some jaw-dropping secrets about Diddy and his connection to Aaron Carter's final days. And now Diddy's lawyer has officially called it quits, adding fuel to the fire. Whispers are swirling. Could the music mogul be hiding something huge? The buzz around Aaron Carter's mysterious death is getting louder, with shocking reports suggesting it might be tied to Diddy. Word is the feds are digging deeper into Aaron's passing and his ties to Diddy, and they're even planning to update Diddy's indictment with more charges. What's even wilder, investigators are reportedly looking into other suspicious deaths linked to Diddy, including Aaron, who tragically died on November 5th, 2022, just a day after Diddy's birthday.
Aaron Carter's cause of death is revealed. According to online records obtained by E! News, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner coroner determines that the singer died in November due to drowning. Secondary causes were listed as the effects of alprazolam, which is sold under the brand Xanax, and difluoroethane.
Yeah, the same cause of death linked to Kim Porter, Whitney Houston, the near death of Jamie Foxx, and Al B. Sure. And guess what? All of them are tied to Diddy. When you look at the growing list of allegations and the mounting indictment against him, these claims don't seem so far-fetched anymore. What's even more chilling? Most of these people were either speaking out about Diddy or planning to expose him right before tragedy struck. The eerie timing raises eyebrows, doesn't it? Take a moment to think about it. Kim Porter's sudden passing, Whitney Houston's shocking death, and the health scares involving Jamie Foxx and Al B. Sure are all unsettling similarities. Is it just a dark coincidence, or is there something more sinister going on here? Now we're diving deep into how all of this ties back to Diddy, the allegations surrounding him, and what these mysterious deaths might reveal. Let's...
Okay. Hey, everybody. Y'all know I couldn't play it straight through. But hey, Wyatt, Chloe, Kanye. Oh, yeah, because it all circles right back to Diddy. He met Diddy when he was like a Justin Bieber back in them days. Yes, yes. It all wraps up. I'm going to keep it going. Y'all please hit the subscribe button and the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thank you. I'm gonna keep it moving. All right.
Start with Aaron Carter. His official cause of death was ruled as drowning, but speculation has swirled that he may have been overdosed before being found in the bathtub. Sound familiar? That's eerily similar to Whitney Houston's tragic end. She, too, was found drowned in a bathtub, with illegal substances playing a significant role in her death. So how does this connect Diddy to Whitney? Here's where things get even darker. Before Diddy rose to the level of mogul he is today, he had a mentor, none other than Clive Davis. Clive, a legendary figure in the music industry, has his own troubling rumors, including allegations of inappropriate behavior involving young boys. According to Jaguar Wright, an outspoken industry whistleblower, Diddy and even Jay-Z may have learned some of these disturbing practices directly from Clive Davis himself. Wright has openly accused both men of being part of a sinister cycle of manipulation and control in the industry, pointing fingers at Clive as the origin.
People. Why? Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, who loved to control people.
And his mentor was
Andre Harrell.
Tell us how
Who was mentored by Clive Davis.
Whitney Houston was tragically found dead in her bathtub at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, the very place where Clive Davis was preparing for his iconic pre-Grammy party. Shockingly, Clive decided to continue with the event, even as news of Whitney's death spread, leaving many to question the lack of sensitivity. Meanwhile, Diddy, who was also in party mode that night, reportedly ended up hospitalized for a severe migraine after hosting a post-Grammy bash at the Playboy Mansion. According to Jaguar Wright, Diddy's meteoric rise with Bad Boy Records wasn't just about talent or hard work. She claims it was about favors for Clive Davis. Jaguar has often questioned how someone like Diddy could go from being an intern at Uptown Records to suddenly becoming the powerhouse behind the Bad Boy empire.
Hey, Raymond.
For theory, Clive allegedly played a key role in Diddy's rise, perhaps helping him maneuver through opportunities that wouldn't have otherwise been available. Jaguar also revisits a tragic event in 1991 during a charity basketball game organized by Diddy at City College. A stampede broke out, resulting in the deaths of 9 young people, including a pregnant woman who was the girlfriend of rapper Father MC, one of Uptown Records' artists. Well,
Y'all remember that? I just heard about it. I just heard about it. Yeah, I remember you, Ryan Bryant. Thank you for coming in. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, enjoying family and stuff. Alright, but we're back to where we were. Except it's Black Friday. Go get them sales. I need to get something. I don't know what. Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm gonna keep it moving.
While Diddy has denied responsibility, reports suggest the event was overbooked and lacked proper security, despite warnings that the situation could turn dangerous. Critics have pointed out to Clive as potentially helping Diddy escape accountability for the incident, leaving unanswered questions that still haunt the tragedy. Adding to the intrigue are whispers about the relationship between Clive Davis and Diddy.
We know
According
about
to
it.
an anonymous source, Clive allegedly helped Diddy establish Bad Boy Records in exchange for replacing Andre Harrell as Clive's favorite. A particular rumor claims that a pivotal moment in 1994 involving Diddy reportedly getting on his knees for Clive sealed the
Oh,
deal
my
for Bad
God.
Boy's success. Interestingly, Clive Davis publicly came out as bi in 2013. A revelation that added another layer of interest to his already scrutinized personal life. Previously married twice with 4 children, Clive's private affairs have often made headlines. Similarly, Diddy has now been labeled as bi in the light of allegations revealed in his indictment, which claims he had a preference for young boys over women. So how do these deaths connect? According to Jaguar Wright, Diddy allegedly learned how to create substances that mimic natural causes of death, such as pneumonia or heart attack symptoms, from none other than his mentor, Clive Davis. Jaguar speculates that this knowledge could have been used to make suspicious deaths appear natural, allowing them to go unnoticed or unchecked.
Y'all know I didn't really want Jag in my stuff. You know, I didn't know she was gonna be. I thought she was just gonna be on a little piece and that's it. But yeah, has nothing to do with Jaguar Wright. Okay, and oh yeah, I went to my sister's yesterday. Thank you for asking. All right, here we go.
Challenged.
They have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas. And then the next thing you know,
And here's where Kim Porter's tragic story entered the picture. According to Jaguar Wright, Diddy's ex-wife, Kim Porter, might have met her untimely end for similar reasons as others tied to him. It's no stretch to consider these allegations, especially since Kim started working on a tell-all book about her tumultuous relationship with Diddy before her death. The unpublished manuscript allegedly revealed instances of emotional and physical mistreatment. One particularly shocking claim from the manuscript involved Diddy allegedly attacking Kim with a chair, leading to a hospital visit. But the mistreatment didn't stop there. Kim reportedly described how Diddy monitored her every move, wiring her home, tapping her phone, and even hiring people to spy on her. Things escalated when Diddy sought full custody of their children. Kim, feeling cornered, allegedly threatened to expose everything, including Diddy's darkest secrets. The manuscript also hinted at Diddy's manipulative tactics, forcing Kim into degrading situations and controlling her life to the point of emotional devastation. Perhaps most chillingly, Kim reportedly connected Diddy to the tragic deaths of Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G., suggesting he orchestrated events to maintain control over their musical legacies. Officially, Kim's death in 2018 was attributed to pneumonia, but questions arose almost immediately. The initial coroner's report hinted at foul play, with toxins found in her body that could mimic pneumonia symptoms. Rumors swirled about blood on her pillow and a trail from her bedroom to the bathroom, which painted a far more sinister.
And y'all know, Kim allegedly had this lady, I forgot who they said, y'all probably know. If you do, put in the comments that spent the night with her that night and they slept in the same like bed. You know, it was like a good friend, a family member, something like that. But anyway, they thinking they had something to do with it. It's the reason they stayed over, because Kim was sick, right? Yeah, all right. But anyway, it's something up, something. Okay, here we go.
Picture. Even more unsettling was the timeline. Kim reportedly made a 911 call at 2:43 a.m., but help didn't arrive until Kimora Lee Simmons found her hours later around 11 a.m. Kim's family has allegedly been suspicious from the start, reportedly speaking with the FBI about pursuing a wrongful death lawsuit against Diddy. Sources say investigators have urged the family to stay silent to avoid compromising the case. But the web of connections doesn't stop there. Speculation links Kim's death to her relationship with Shakir Stewart, a music executive she was rumored to be involved with before her passing. Allegedly, after Diddy discovered their relationship, he confronted Shakir, and just weeks later, Shakir was found dead from gunshot wounds. Though ruled a suicide, his family disputes this, hinting at foul play and possible involvement from Diddy. And the list doesn't stop there. Al B. Sure, Kim Porter's ex, also faced a horrific fate, reportedly landing him in a coma for 2 months. While he hasn't publicly revealed the full extent of what happened, reports surfaced that he was working on a tell-all book, one that supposedly detailed the shady freak-off that we're now starting to learn. His story eerily mirrors that of Andre Harrell, another industry figure who was allegedly writing a similar tell-all. Andre's manuscript was said to expose how influential figures control the music industry, using substances and other methods to manipulate and silence people. He was also reportedly about to reveal how Diddy replaced him with the help of Clive Davis. But before his revelations could come to light, Andre was found dead. And there's another name to add to this grim list, Jamie Foxx. Before we dive into Aaron Carter's tragic end, let's first take a look at what happened to Jamie. Just recently, he became one of the latest victims tied to this disturbing pattern. Just like everyone else on the list, Jamie Foxx was also very close to Diddy. In fact, their friendship was so tight that Diddy allegedly let Jamie in on some of his freak show activities. But things took a turn last year when Jamie started dropping cryptic hints about the darker side of Diddy's infamous gatherings, which sent shockwaves through those paying attention.
It really wasn't him. I can't blame him. It was actually Jennifer that was mad at me. But he was just trying to come to her, honor.
Puffs. It's kind of, I'm like, damn, this shit's crazy, man. So what I did was, I would show up to the party in my little town car. There's a town, I grabbed a town car so I could skirt. Puffed it. SUVs and Bentleys, the whole night. He get out. I get out too with a camera. The big Canon, like, yo, pup, I should document this shit, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy?
I'm trying to get it right,
I should
y'all.
get this, man. You files with the whole nine. He says, yeah, let him through.
Then came Jamie Foxx's Netflix special, What Had Happened Was, where he continued to drop subtle clues about what he had seen and experienced in his interactions with Diddy. During several live tapings of the special, eyewitnesses reported that Jamie openly mentioned Diddy's name, hinting at a serious fallout between the two. It was clear that something had gone wrong, but the full picture wasn't quite there yet. But things took a shocking twist when Jamie suddenly fell into a coma. This sent shockwaves through the industry, and immediately, speculation began swirling that Diddy could somehow be connected to Jamie's hospitalization. Adding fuel to the fire, earlier this month, industry veteran Choke.
Everybody was just so scared of Diddy. Everybody. I mean, it seemed like, this 2024 it took a, pow something. I don't condone violence. I do not. But when somebody come at you like that, it seemed like you would protect yourself. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, I'm trying to get to the Aaron. That's who I want to see. Wait 1 second, y'all. I'm scrolling so I can get to him. Okay. All right. Here we go. We'll start right there. All right. Okay. Thank y'all. Please subscribe to the channel, Valentine TV. And if you like the video, hit the like button. Thank you so much. Here we go. Okay, let's go.
With two separate eyewitnesses now confirming that Jamie openly referenced Diddy in a serious context, it raises the question, could these rumors about Diddy's dark influence on the lives of those around him actually hold some truth? And that brings us to Aaron Carter.
Thank you.
In the weeks leading up to his passing, Aaron made desperate online pleas, asking for $100,000 to move somewhere safe. He claimed those around him were keeping him isolated and involved in a dangerous plot. Just as it seemed Aaron might be turning a tragedy struck on November 5th, 2022, when he was found unresponsive in his home. For those who might not know, Aaron Carter was a teen sensation in the 2000s, known as the little brother of Backstreet Boys' Nick Carter. But after his rise to fame, life took a dark turn for Aaron, as he battled mental health issues and substance mistreatment. Many say these struggles were rooted in traumatic events from his early career. Now, old photos of a young Aaron hanging.
And that's how it comes back to Diddy. Yeah, Chloe had asked, why is it talking about Diddy? This is why. It all came back to Diddy. Okay? There we go.
Out with Diddy are resurfacing, and they're raising some serious questions. In a chilling reflection, Aaron once admitted,
do you regret ever getting involved in...
I didn't have a choice. It got bad when I was about 15 years old.
15? How old was Justin? Justin Bieber, 15.
This has fans wondering, could Aaron have been one of Diddy's youngest victims? But that's not all. In the months leading up to his death, Aaron was outspoken, claiming he knew shocking secrets about powerful figures in the entertainment world. He shared cryptic posts online, hinting at the truth he carried. And just days before he was found unresponsive in a bathtub, Aaron reached out to Kanye West, asking for a conversation. But here's where things take an even wilder turn. Kanye West later dropped a bombshell claiming Aaron Carter was taken out by Harley Pasternak, his former personal trainer. Pasternak is rumored to have ties to MK Ultra and is said to act as a celebrity handler. According to Kanye, Pasternak even threatened him, saying he'd have Kanye institutionalized and claimed that he could orchestrate situations like Aaron's tragic death. While his struggles with addiction and mental health were well known, the strange circumstances surrounding his passing have led many to speculate about a darker, more complex story. The initial police report indicated that Aaron's housekeeper found him unresponsive in the bathtub. But it wasn't until 5 months later that the LA County Medical Examiner ruled his death as accidental, citing drowning due to medication and inhaled compressed gas. However, fans were skeptical of the official narrative. Just days before his death, Aaron had posting disturbing videos where he expressed fear for his life, claiming he felt unsafe in his own home. Adding to the mystery were reports from Aaron's neighbors, Anthony and Amanda Cheval, both trained medical professionals. They heard Aaron's 911 call through a police scanner and rushed to his home, concerned for his safety. However, when they arrived, they encountered an unsettling situation. Amanda, a registered nurse, attempted to assist with her defibrillator bag, but the house sitter allegedly locked the door and ran away. This unusual behavior only deepened the sense that something was amiss. The situation surrounding Aaron Carter's death just continues to get stranger and more suspicious as more details surface. The fact that the house sitter allegedly tried to prevent the police from entering the house is one of the most chilling aspects of the case.
That's crazy.
If Aaron was in distress, it raises the question, why would someone try to block law enforcement from helping him? Could this have prevented police from possibly saving him in time? That alone casts a long shadow over the events that unfolded that day, but it doesn't end there. Another disturbing theory revolves around Aaron's ex-fiancée, Melanie Martin. Their relationship had already been rocky, and it seems Aaron's suspicions about Melanie grew in the months before his death. Reports suggest that she had been in communication with Aaron's family about placing him under a conservatorship, something that triggered deep anger and mistrust in Aaron. He had vehemently opposed the idea, feeling like he was being manipulated and controlled. The tension between them reached a boiling point when Melanie was arrested for allegedly mistreating Aaron. In a video on YouTube, Aaron openly talked about the mistreatment he experienced, claiming that Melanie had physically attacked him.
Where I've seen my realtor won't sell my house. They're all involved in this, and they're trying to keep me there.
Just when it seemed like Aaron Carter was getting his life back on track, news broke on November 5th, 2022, that he was found unresponsive in his home and declared DOA. Now, we know Aaron struggled with addiction and mental health issues for most of his adult life, but there were still a lot of unanswered questions about what really happened in his final moments. So at first, most people just assumed Aaron had relapsed and either OD'd or possibly taken his own life. The police also initially didn't consider his death suspicious. However, a ton of strange and disturbing details have come to light about Aaron's last hours over the past 2 years. The first police report claimed that a housekeeper found Aaron's body in his bathtub. However, the cause of death wasn't publicized right away. This article, published by the LA Times 2 days after Aaron's death, says that the LA County's coroner's office performed an autopsy on Aaron, but officials deferred declaring a cause of death pending chemical tests. Now, it usually takes a few weeks for the toxicology report to be finalized. However, it wasn't until April 2023, 5 whole months after Aaron's death, that they finally shared the results with the public. That's when the LA County Medical Examiner coroner ruled that Aaron's death was accidental, citing drowning after taking and inhaling compressed gas. So when news first came out about Aaron's cause of death, most fans already assumed it was linked to substance use, because for years the headlines focused on his battles with addiction, and Aaron was always pretty open about it. On top of that, Aaron also dealt with ED and body shaming issues, and just a few years before he passed, he had to seek treatment for those struggles.
I get Voluma fillers, okay, to fill up my face.
So because of all of Aaron's mental health struggles, some people also speculated that he might have taken his own life, especially since his relationship with his family was strained and he had almost...
But listen, remember that he said that if anything happened to he was not who was idle. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He said he would never unalive himself. So if something happened to him, somebody did it. So, and that's what that's my belief. That's my opinion. And if y'all agree, put it down in the comments, please. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. And the like if you're enjoying the video.
Almost no real support system around him. But then things started to take a weird turn, and a lot of people online started saying something seemed off about the official story. Fans started digging up old videos Aaron had posted in the days before his death, and in many of these videos, he talked about feeling unsafe in his home and being scared for his life.
9 days ago, Aaron Carter had this to say.
I'm afraid for my life. Anybody else have neighbors from hell, or am I the only one too? They don't deserve an explanation, sweetheart. None of them do. No, they don't. That's why I'm just moving. My property is completely secluded. These neighbors have been so the scariest, worst people. I was threatened by them, by a gang.
Now, to give you some more clues,
Wow.
it was reported that Aaron's neighbors, Anthony and Amanda Shavel, who were both medically trained, tried to help him after hearing a 911 call over a police scanner. But here's where things get strange. Aaron's house sitter refused to let them inside the house. According to the Daily Mail, Amanda, who's a registered nurse, grabbed her defibrillator bag and was ready to assist. But when they got to the door, the house sitter told them she couldn't let them in. Amanda later mentioned that the woman actually locked the front door and she could hear her running away from it. What makes this even weirder is that the house sitter apparently also tried to stop the police from getting inside when they showed up just minutes later. And you gotta admit, that's sketchy, because even if she didn't recognize the neighbors, why would she try to keep the police out? What if there was
Exactly.
still a chance to save Aaron? But that's not all. There was another theory that involved Aaron's ex-fiancée, Melanie Martin. See, about a year before Aaron passed, it was reported that Aaron broke up with Melanie because he found out she was conspiring with his family to put him under conservatorship.
But apparently she was in communication with his family to put him under a conservatorship. Or at least that's what he thinks she's doing. Yes, the same type of conservatorship that Britney Spears fought years to get out of. So of course, Aaron Carter is very upset at Melanie Martin. They split up.
Melanie was also previously arrested for putting her hands on Aaron, and Aaron later revealed in a YouTube video exactly what Melanie had done to him.
My ex-girlfriend is now in jail. For she ripped my trachea out. She ripped my arms open. She ripped my back open, and she punched me where I got my tooth pulled out of my mouth. So, and then hurt my trachea so bad that I can't speak.
Fans and onlookers were quick to
Wow.
question the motives behind her swift and seemingly calculated move. Some even speculated that Melanie might have been one of those paid Hollywood handlers, a theory not entirely unfounded.
She seemed like a handler, didn't she? She seemed like one. The way she tried to just take over his life, huh? I mean, but then they had a baby together, though. Wow, you got to be a cold-hearted person to be a handler, have a baby with a person, and then try to take their life over and don't care if they're here or not. Just my opinion. Here we go, y'all.
Given the dark and mysterious nature of the entertainment industry, this idea is often tied to the concept of people in powerful positions controlling others, using them for their own gain, and potentially disposing of them when they become inconvenient. And then there are whispers about powerful Hollywood elites possibly being involved in Aaron's death. For years, rumors have circulated about these elites allegedly protecting figures like Diddy and others, and the sudden mysterious circumstances surrounding Aaron's passing fit into a pattern that's often seen in Hollywood's darker corners. Could Aaron have been another casualty of an industry that allegedly uses people up and casts them aside when they no longer serve a purpose? The connections between Aaron's troubled past, the accusations surrounding Diddy, and the strange timing of his death have left many wondering if there's more to the story than meets the eye. Some fans suggest that Aaron may have had damning evidence that could potentially expose elites like Diddy, which is why he was targeted. The theory is that the feds are now gathering evidence for this, and that's exactly why his lawyers quit. They knew there was no way Diddy could get out of this mess. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Aaron Carter might have been targeted, not just by Diddy, but other powerful figures in the industry? Comment down below. And while we wait for more updates, make sure to
Wow.
like, subscribe, and watch our other videos for more deep
Alright, y'all. That's all I got. That's all I got. I'm so sorry. I thought I was going to have some more. Anyway, but this was recorded like 4 days ago. So, Force's team quit, and I wonder. I'm gonna go look and see if he talking about the ones always saying Yana. He'll be a good client, Yana. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, please hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. And thank you so much. This is Valentine TV. Y'all be safe out there because things are not what they seem. I love you. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.